The Companions of the Prophet, Arabic, Romanized, Ayaba, lit. The Companions, were the Muslim disciples and followers of the Islamic prophet Muhammad who saw or met him during his lifetime. 1. The companions played a major role in Muslim battles, society, hadith narration, and governance during and after the life of Muhammad. The era of the companions began following the death of Muhammad in 632 CE, and ended in 110 AH, 728 CE, when the last companion Abu al-Tufail died. Later Islamic scholars accepted their testimony of the words and deeds of Muhammad, the occasions on which the Quran was revealed and other important matters in Islamic history and practice. The testimony of the companions, as it was passed down through trusted chains of narrators, asanid, was the basis of the developing Islamic tradition. From the traditions, hadith, of the life of Muhammad and his companions are drawn the Muslim way of life, sunnah, the code of conduct, sharia, it requires, and Islamic jurisprudence, fiqh. The two largest Islamic denominations, the Sunni and Shia, take different approaches to weighing the value of the companions' testimonies, have different hadith collections and, as a result, have different views about the Abba, too. The second generation of Muslims after the Abba, born after the death of Muhammad, who knew at least one Abba, are called Tabi'an, also, the successors. The third generation of Muslims after the Tabi'an, who knew at least one Tabi, are called Tabi al-Tabi'in. 3. The three generations make up the Salaf of Islam. Etymology. The term Sahaba means, companions, and derives from the verb meaning, accompany, keep company with, associate with. Al-Aba is definite plural, the indefinite singular is masculine, Abai, feminine, Abiya. Types. In Islam, companions of Muhammad are classified into categories including the Muhajirin who accompanied Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, the Ansar who lived in Medina, and the Badriyin who fought at the Battle of Badr. 2, A, B, C. Two important groups among the companions are the Muhajirin migrants, those who had faith in Muhammad when he began to preach in Mecca and who departed with him when he was persecuted there, and the Ansar, the people of Medina who welcomed Muhammad and his companions and stood as their protectors. D, E. Lists of prominent companions usually include 50 or 60 names of the people thought to be most closely associated with Muhammad. However, there were clearly many others who had some contact with Muhammad, and many of those names and biographies were recorded in religious reference texts such as Ibn Sa'd's early book of the major classes. Al-Qurtubi's Ist fi Marifat al-Ab, died in 1071 CE, consists of 2,770 biographies of male and 381 biographies of female Abba. According to an observation in Al-Castellani's Al-Muwahib al-Ladaniya, an untold number of persons had already converted to